Hello and welcome to this week's video email called The Week I Didn't Send an Email. I do owe you an apology. Last week, for the first time since I began writing these emails back on the 2nd of July 2022, I didn't send one. I thought quite a lot about why. It wasn't one big reason, more a layering of lots of small ones. A full schedule, competing demands, and, if I'm honest, a complete lack of any real thinking time or space in order to gather my thoughts and shape them into something meaningful. And so, the week passed. No email. What surprised me the most wasn't the gap itself, but what followed. A number of you got in touch to check if I was okay. I'm not quite sure what the word is, whether it's affirming, touching, grounding, reassuring, perhaps all of those at once. It reminded me that this isn't just a one-way stream of words landing in inboxes. It's a shared space, a quiet connection. And then, almost as quickly, another realisation dawned. The world didn't stop turning. Nothing fell apart, which got me thinking about something we talk about often with children, but perhaps practice less easily ourselves: resilience. That moment when something just doesn't go to plan, when we drop the ball, when we don't meet our own expectations. What happens next? Do we retreat or do we reset? Because the truth is, these past 4 years haven't just been about consistency. They've been full of quiet adjustments, small recalibrations, and many unseen moments of, this isn't quite working today. So perhaps it's no surprise that missing a week prompted me to think about where all this started. Since that first email, which was titled, "I'm so excited to see where we go from here," these weekly messages have grown into something much bigger than I ever imagined. Over 18,000 emails have been sent, and a community that has steadily, quietly grown. I don't think I could have predicted that. And yet, perhaps what matters most isn't the unbroken record. It's what we do when the record breaks. Because resilience isn't about never faltering. It's about what follows that falter. Picking ourselves up, dusting ourselves down, and continuing the journey. Maybe a little more aware and a little more human, and perhaps even kinder to ourselves along the way. We talk a lot about giving children permission to try, to get things wrong, and to learn through experience. This week feels like a gentle reminder that I might need to offer myself the same permission too. 4 years on, the world feels different in many ways, and at times it can feel as though diversity awareness and music education aren't always recognised for the powerful role they play in shaping a fairer, more connected world. But we still continue, quietly, consistently, even with the occasional pause, and together in our own corners, doing what we can, knowing that it matters. Wishing you a week where, if something doesn't go to plan, you find your way back with gentleness and keep going. Many thanks for watching, and see you again in the next one.